You know what's so great about broccoli is it's high in an antioxidant, anti-inflammatory compound called sulforaphane. But you can get much more sulforaphane, a much more concentrated source, in broccoli sprouts. You'd have to eat a ton of broccoli to get the same amount in sprouts. Sulforaphane is currently being researched for many health conditions to help with diabetes, fatty liver, cancer, autoimmune disease, even autism. It's thought to affect the expression of genes that affect serious health risks. So I like to make my own broccoli sprouts because it's super easy and very healthy. So first of all, you buy your own broccoli sprouting seeds. And I bought them online. I just stored them in a protein powder container. These sprouting seeds will last you, they are still good, for 3 to 5 years. They last longer if kept in the fridge, and better yet, in the freezer. So I start with my seeds. I've also tried other seeds like fenugreek. There's all different kinds because you can reap different health benefits from different kinds. Variety is great. And I start with just 2 tablespoons of broccoli sprouting seeds. Some people use more, but I don't like to make a whole bunch. They're very easy to make. So I'll take a couple tablespoons and I put them in a wide mouth mason jar. So I've already put them in here, and first I'm going to use water and rinse them and drain them, but then I'm going to fill them with water, put a lid on them, and always use and cover with a screened lid. I made my own, but they make ones that you can buy online. And then I'm going to go ahead and keep this in the dark overnight for a one-time soak. And then you're going to start taking them out, and 2 to 3 times a day you're going to rinse them and drain them. And then, so you're going to drain the water out. And again, you're going to do this 2 to 3 times a day. And that is because you want to avoid growing mold. And then I like to disperse the seeds throughout the jar so they don't remain in just one wet big blob. And then you're going to just let them sit and drain, kind of cocked in another container like this. And I still keep them in the dark. And in about 4 to 5 days, you're going to have sprouts. And on the last day, you're going to move them out into a window and it'll green them up. But I will come back and show you how that works. So it's been 4 to 5 days. And since I put my seeds in this jar and let them soak overnight, and then remember, 2 to 3 times a day, I take them out and I just keep them in a cabinet in the dark. I fill it up with water, rinse them, and drain it of water. I rinse them a couple times, and then I keep them upside down, draining when I'm not doing anything with them. And as you can see, it's grown a lot of little sprouts, these little white sprouts. So what I did today, after I rinsed and drained them, was I set them in a window, and that helps them green up nicely. Next thing I'm going to do after I rinse them is I'm going to pour them in a big bowl with a bunch of water, and you'll see a lot of the extra husks and seeds come to the top. You can see all these little brown extra seeds, and I'm just going to spoon those extras out and then drain all the sprouts in a colander and set them out on a towel to let them dry for a few hours. Then I'll put them in a Ziploc bag, put them in the fridge, and I'm going to nibble on them over the next 5 days. Some people like to put them in the freezer if they don't eat them that quickly or you make a lot. I can eat them within 5 days, and I usually just eat a fingerful at a time between meals for a little nutrient boost. Now, some people put them on salads or sandwiches or throw them in a smoothie. I don't know, they're a little bitter, and also I don't want any other foods inhibiting the absorption of the sulforaphane. So that's it. Here you have it, your own superfood sprouts in just 5 days. Research shows that clicking the thumbs up and subscribe button will make fingers healthy and strong, and besides, it's free.